The Icebreakers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Oh, the boards and the glass rattled there on that hit.
Not just rattled, James. It is clearly broken, and the cleanup crew, they got some work to do. Never forget sitting in a dressing room before a game and everyone's talking about physically engaging early, sending a very clean message. Well, that hit there, that is the response the coach wants. Get out there, be physically imposing on your opponent.
Marconi's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. The Icebreakers played along the wing. Answers it with an even better save. Quick pass to Berthollet. Spectacular open ice hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Got some paddling. Save as he denies them again. And sends it just out of reach. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Picks off the pass. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Passes out front, and it's blocked.
It's okay. It's just a game.
Coming up here on the play. With the blast. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Berthollet's going off for boarding.
You know it's a physical game and you got to be aggressive, but when you're over-aggressive and you're laying it on like that, you're going to get the boarding called along the wall.
The Icebreakers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, the first goal of the game can certainly create the momentum that can last throughout the game, James. You know the stats. This one's on the power play. If they can convert on it, it's a good sign.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Takes the pass from the boards. Burns plays it now. Clearing attempt. And manages to clear the zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Receives the pass. Moves the puck down low. And that's intercepted by Burns. Feeds the puck across to Tunney. You'll need more than that to beat him.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Martoni. He grabs the puck here at the point. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Nighthawks have it now.
Well, you got to give him an A for effort. I mean, he's clearly banged up, James, but he's trying to stay in the play even though he's struggling.
Oh, he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Working it across to Jackson. Drawing a physical line here. Tees it up from the back end. And he turns that one aside. Burns moves the puck. And he delivers a thunderous hit kick. No room for that one to get through. Takes the feed. Here's a chance. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. From the point, looks to make something happen. Oh, one-timer save! Wow!
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. The Nighthawks grab possession with the puck. Off the mask, and he keeps it out.
Well, he was dialed in to make the save with his mask.
Scores! It's in the back of the net.
This is just a picture-perfect interception. You have to know the length of your stick, the leverage of it, and you got to use the spatula to disrupt the play. He does exactly that, and he's going to get an assist on the goal, but I love that he was in good defensive positioning, which led to the offense on this one.
Past the midway mark in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Shakes off the coverage. Martoni's got it in the offensive zone. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Nice feed from the right wing. Feed to the middle. And that's stopped. The Nighthawks have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Taken along the wall by Martoni. Handles the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Here's a shot. Stops that one right with the team logo in the chest. Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. And the puck skips away after that move.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. They win the draw and go on the attack. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow! And a nice save there as play continues.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop!
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at his finest.
That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Shirley, to this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Icebreakers are really leaving their goaltender high and dry right now. They're giving up way too much off the rush. When your opponent has numbers, they're going to capitalize.
That's broken up in the neutral zone. Bertholet's going to play it against the half wall. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Centering pass in front. They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by 1, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
They move the puck out of harm's way. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Shot! And not much on that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. And he takes the pass. Dumps dumps it into the ozone. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Martoni's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Nighthawks take possession off the faceoff.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
The Nighthawks lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jump offensively tonight. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Big save! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The man advantage fails to capitalize as they remain a goal down.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Takes the feed at the back end. The Icebreakers gain possession. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And there's the save. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Martoni's got it against the boards. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, stopped it on the redirect. Takes the feed. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Oh, and look who gets robbed once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 1-0 the score. Martoni's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. Tremendous defensive effort to crouch down and block it. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. And the puck leaves the zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Save up the score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. Oh, James, these are the types of goals that everyone loves because they provide energy. It's determination. It's being relentless on the puck. And he's falling to the ice, and he still manages to get a stick on it. No one knows he has the wherewithal to shoot the puck and still get it off, including the tender, and that's why it goes by.
The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive end. Sends the pass over. Look at that, he's creating a whole lot of space there. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Burns.
The Nighthawks have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close. Bertholet's done an excellent job of getting lost in coverage throughout this entire game, James. You know that he wants to get to that sweet spot, his one-timer side, and as you can see by his goal in the review of it, it is a perfect tee-up, set-up, distribution by his line mate to get it done.
The Icebreakers slide it through center. Moves the puck along the half wall. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Shuts them down.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Laying the body. head completely fails on that. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Great pressure forcing the turnover. Stopped by the goaltender.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Nighthawks continue to put lots of pucks on net here, and they lead it late in the second. Berthollet's won the faceoff. Reads the play and forces the turnover. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. What's this game told you through two periods tonight?
The Icebreakers are getting goalie, James, and this can be so frustrating. You're putting a ton of shots to net. You're getting great scoring chances, but you just can't find the back of the net. Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
And the defenders come up with the puck. Burns has it in the defensive end. No, you're not gonna get away with that one, right? Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Hammers a shot. Oh, how did he come up with that stop? Moves with the puck in the corner. And that one's turned away. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Martoni's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Quick pass across to Martoni. How did he stop that one?
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Time running out on this power play. They've got one last chance here.
Heats almost out of the box.
Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
And when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. Devastating
I am so great.
scores!
I am
They
so great.
strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
The Nighthawks probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
From against the wall, it's centered out. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the board. Rocks them. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Can't keep a hold of it. Tunney's moving it ahead. And now he moves it quickly to Berthollet. And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. Moves it to Tunney. Puts it on net. And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. The Nighthawks have it now. Quick feed down low. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Takes the shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Martoni. The Nighthawks go to work on offense. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Quick pass to Tunney. Shot! Comes up with a monster save in front.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save. The Nighthawks have layered well today and really protected their goaltender, who's seen everything.
Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
Wow, so creative and free. And the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net, and of course, retrieve it.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Along the half wall with the puck. Good use of the body on the play. Quick feed to Berthollet. A chance in front. Big time stop there.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
The Nighthawks offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. Let's get the call here. The Nighthawks will lose a man, tripping the call.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Berthollet's won a big draw on their own end. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. And here's a pass to Martoni. From center, they get into the attacking area. Takes the return feed. Stops the rocket of a shot. The Icebreakers have it now. And that slides slides right out to center ice. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. From the blue line. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Picks up the puck. They score! Well, how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
The Nighthawks continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
And that one's denied. Feeds it to Lindgren. Takes it across the blue line. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Takes control of the puck. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Bertholet's got the puck. In close. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play, doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
The Nighthawks have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. That's turned aside for the blocker. Moves it quickly over to Dvorak. On the attack along the boards.
It's okay. It's just a kid.
Another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is using every ounce of his body to just crush players all over the ice, sending that message he wants to win.
Here's a chance. Scores! Wrap it up and tuck it in.
He was one step ahead of the goaltender, sealed tight to the post, and wraps it around, gets there first, and gets the goal.
And this one comes to an end. Well, smiles all around after that victory in their first ever maiden voyage in the EASHL.
Oh, there's nothing like it, is there, James? I mean, the confidence that it gives you and a real starting point to be able to build your season on. Nothing better to start with a win.